Jonas SM asks, what was your favorite place during your trip to Japan? This is a good question, but me and my parents went to the at-home cafe in Akihabara, which had really good food and service. I highly recommend it to anyone in their pilgrimage to discover the Japanese. Stinky Raven asks, what anime are you currently watching, Seph-sama? All the current ones, Boruto, One Piece, etc. I also rewatch a lot of classics while I wait for the new episodes. Sayum asks, greetings Seph-sama. In your anime vs TV video, you mentioned the concept of low-ranked swordlings. As a kohai who is always aspiring to emulate the superior Mishi of my Sugoi senpai, I was wondering if you could explain how one can determine his or her swordling rank. Moreover, are there certain things that could diminish one's swordling ranking? It's hard to determine the rank of a swordling yourself, but I can see from your comment that you're quite skilled. You should feel proud, as this comes from the highest ranking in the SephirothSword57 ranking system, a lordling. Keep practicing and stay determined. Ken-sama asks, Gomenasai SephirothSword57-sama. It is your good friend Ken-sama. My question is, how do you make sure to stay on such rigorous Bushido regimen? I personally train with my katana every day, eat lots of ramen, and I import directly from the glorious Nippon, and watch lots of Naruto and Rurouni Kenshin to make sure I am living by the honorable Bushido code. Second question is, how do I stop getting picked on at work? I work at a baka grocery store with a bunch of seriously baka gaijin, and my co-workers and management always laugh at me and call me Samurai Jack and Tom Cruise. Because of that insulting movie, The Last Samurai, they forced me to wear this baka gaijin uniform instead of the tsuteki kimono that I always wear around town. And I can't even wear the fedora I usually wear. Furthermore, I was wondering if you had any tips on getting a girlfriend. Domo arigato. May the cherry tree blossom for you wherever you go, for you are sugoi. Sincerely yours, Ken-sama, professional samurai of the Midwestern USA. I don't consider it rigorous because it's part of my daily routine. But your problems at work sounds concerning to me. Don't pay any attention to them whatsoever. When someone tries to make fun of me, I always imagine them in a Japanese society. They would not fit in at all and would turn their insults into pure comedy. So keep being you, Ken, and don't let them get to you. Dr. Archimedes asks, Seph-sama, could you show us more of your Dimension Cross Ryu Budo Taijutsu? I am interested in its development. You will learn more about Dimension Cross Ryu Budo Taijutsu, or as it's more commonly called, the Dimension Cross Fist, in Season 3 of the SephirothSword57 show. Jacob Whitehead asks, what is your opinion on Chinese culture and their accusations that Japan committed war crimes against them in the 1930s? These accusations are stupid. Just look what happened to Korea when Japan took over during World War II. Everything was fine. But when Japan gracefully gave it back, it gave birth to nuclear bomb jugglers in the north and J-pop imitating esports garbage in the south. Cupcake and Cal Wiggum asks, what kind of music do you enjoy, Dad? Listen, I don't have any children, but I really like Gact, Miyabi, Crush 40, Minimoni, TN Revolution, and Wakaki Band, which is the hotness right now. Spencer Davis asks, Seph-sama, where and how can I send you my fan art that I have put my heart and soul into? Any Sugoi fan art can be submitted to my brother Dave's Twitter, and he will forward it to me. But you can also post it on the SephirothSword57 subreddit, and if it's good enough, it might make it into a future video. King Diggity asks, do you ever see yourself in the future doing a fan meetup in America? I don't know about America, but in Japan, I would definitely do a fan meetup. Christian Wellen, what do you find challenging about having the majority of your fan base being Western? I think there are just as many Japanese swordlings here as there are Western ones. Lopter asks, What is your opinion on extreme ecchi animes with lots of big oppies? As long as it has good humor, nice animation and well-written characters. I am all aboard. Scorch14 asks, Konnichiwa Seph-sama. As a long-time fan, I'm impressed by how much you've improved your filmmaking skills. I've found your Breath of the Wild video unbiased, well-researched and charming to boot. Actually, do you think that the vibes that come across in your style would lend themselves well to collaboration with other YouTubers? Oh, I think so. As long as they're willing to learn and don't disrespect the Japanese way, I would love to collaborate with other YouTubers. I think I could teach them a lot. Guacamole asks, who would win in a katana duel? Cloud Strife or Shadow the Hedgehog? Neither of them are katana wielders. Next question. EM Cardworker, Sakamoto, Mountain Bomb Gaming, and Dave asks, did you end up buying Monster Hunter World? What are your thoughts on the Monster Hunter series, Seph-sama? How do you feel about Monster Hunter World release, Seph-sama? What do you think of the Monster Hunter series? Yes. Okay, so just so this doesn't take forever, I'm gonna plow through a bunch of questions and answer them really quickly. Any good horror games? Onimusha. What do you think of Xenoblade Chronicles 2? It's for the Nintendo Switch. Opinions regarding Mario Odyssey. It's for the Nintendo Switch. Do you have Battletoads? No. Who is your favorite Naruto character? Kakashi, of course. What do you think of Netflix produced anime? As long as it's ethnically correct, I don't complain. Thoughts on Nintendo Labo? What is your least favorite thing about modern anime? Nope, nothing. Any Nintendo series that you like? No. Best game by Platinum Games and why? Nier Automata. It's great. Thoughts on Kaiji? It's decent. Have you considered doing full playthroughs of games? Not at the moment. Best Nintendo exclusive and best Hollywood movie. If Persona 5 got the golden treatment that Persona 4 got, but only got released on the Nintendo Switch, would you still play it? Would it still be a fantastic game? No. What do you think of Danganronpa so far? It's fantastic. Moshi Moshi, Kurapika or Leorio? Kurapika is more kawaii. Thoughts on the multi-part game design of Final Fantasy VII Remake? Super great idea. Do you play visual novels? Did you give Kataba Shoujo a try? I only play Japanese visual novels. What is your opinion on Dragon Ball GT and do you think it's better than Super? They are both pretty great. Do you watch anime in English dub or subtitles? Subs or RAWs are the only way. Well, those were all the questions, my swordlings. There were a lot of questions that I did not answer because I didn't think it would make for an interesting response. So if your question wasn't answered, you can try with a different one in a future Q&A. Whew, it's getting a little hot in here. I think I need to go drink something. So thank you so much for watching, my swordlings. But before that, I have something to talk about. I will upload a quick little update video later, just to make sure your swordling knows what's going on and what's gonna be uploaded in the future. But for now, arigato for watching the video. Have a good night, evening, morning, or day. Arigato for watching the video, my swordlings. Now, if you want to support the Dave Pretendo channel, I would suggest you check out our Patreon right here. Even 100 yen would be enough, and I really appreciate it. And here is the previous video I made. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, evening, morning, or day.